Welcome to The Long List, a podcast where we celebrate movies and other pop culture through the storied art of rankings. There are no wrong answers, there are no bad opinions, and hot takes are always encouraged. I'm Josh Muller. With me, as always, is my brother Jack Muller, and this episode is all about the Oceans Trilogy.
Yeah.
Oceans 11, 12, and 13. Yeah, I'm excited.
Me too. I love these movies.
Me too. They're awesome. I was going to get to this later, but I guess I'll just ask you this now. Is this like one of the all-time trilogies?
I think so. I think one of the most impressive parts is that it is kind of, one of those IP trilogies that, they kind of, rinse and repeat sort of thing.
Sure. Yeah, definitely.
But do it pretty well where it's still entertaining, and they change certain things up, and I don't know. I mean, everybody still loves it. It works.
It's like the classic sequel idea. Either you do something totally different or you build off the first. I think they're building off the first and then even the second in really creative ways, but still maintaining what works. Like they know what works, which is the chemistry between all these characters and actors, and just having fun and doing cool heists. And they somehow managed to keep it fresh whilst also keeping like the pulse of the franchise intact. I think they do a really good job. I agree. I think it's one of the all-time trilogies, but I don't know that it necessarily gets put in those discussions.
No, but that's fine. Or like, I don't know. I guess I get why it doesn't happen, but
yeah, most of like the really big ones are like big fantastical adventure stories,
right,
that have some sort of like out of this world thing. I guess Oceans do too, but in a much more grounded way. I wonder like if we get like 10, 15 years out, will it grow in estimation, stay the same, low, are the people going to forget about it?
Nah, this one's sticking around.
Also, they're making another one too, which is exciting.
Right. I saw that you put that in the doc, and I did not know that.
I didn't know. Well, it just came out. Like George Clooney just like confirmed it. Said we got the band back together. We're doing another one, and I'm excited. So it won't be a trilogy for much longer if that comes to fruition.
True. / you could say that already because of Ocean's 8.
Right. Well, yeah. So I guess before we go any further, we're talking about the trilogy 11, 12, 13. We're not talking about the 1960s Rat Pack original, and we're not talking about Ocean's 8, which is a really cool movie and uses a different cast. It's kind of like a spinoff, but that didn't really have the same cast, and it has a different director. So we kind of just wanted to stick to the trilogy.
Right.
But for those who have not seen...
We're pure Soderbergh over here.
Pure Soderbergh. And Ocean's 13, which stars Cate Blanchett, and Rihanna's in it, and Sandy Bullock is in it, and it's got a huge cast, and it's all really good. Has a lot of the same DNA, but we're focusing on the trilogy here. So if you haven't seen Ocean's 8, it's worth it.
Sandy Bullock.
Yeah, just to drop a little Sandy in there. First name,
I like it.
Nickname basis. Just I gotta keep you on your toes now and again.
No, I like it. Yeah, true.
Just gotta make sure you're paying attention.
Yep. I heard it.
If you would like to reach out to us, our email is thelonglistpodcast@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, before we get it, we're gonna do something we don't normally do right out of the gate. We are going to rank the films, and that way everybody kind of knows where we're coming at with this, because there's only 3, so like that would be kind of a bummer ending to the podcast, is just rank 3 things that are
right.
Honestly, we like all 3, so it's like what? And then secondly,
it's gonna take super long.
Yeah, right. And then secondly, we're going to just set up expectations for the rest of the podcast and how we feel about these movies. So Jack, give me your ranking. This like you said won't take long. I'm intrigued.
I don't think you're going to be surprised. I go number 3, 12. I go number 2, 11. I go number 1, 13.
Yeah, I did know that. That part I knew.
Oh,
the number one being your favorite being 13. I knew that part.
So you just didn't know if you thought Ocean's 12 was going to beat Ocean's 11?
Well, I don't know. It's a good one. I got to say,
it's
well, I know this about you in that I've seen this movie more times. And the more times you see 12, let me just tell you, it grows in estimation. There are two big flaws in it. We'll get to it. Once you get past those flaws, no, you don't agree? You're confused. All right, I'll get to it now.
Well, I don't know what the other flaw is, and I don't really think that well, let's just talk about it. What are you talking about?
Okay, so I have.
I am so dark on this screen.
You are. I know you're there.
Should I?
Your hand
do
just
something
came out of the mist. We've
Should
done
I do
the last
something
few
about
of
this?
these. Nah, whatever. We've done the last few of these on virtual podcasting. At some point, we got to put up the video so people actually know what we're looking at and talking about. That will.
This might not be the one to do.
Nah, it's going to be great. You look great, Jack.
It's not funny at all.
It's pretty funny. Hey, there he is.
Man,
there's our gorgeous man.
Oh, let there be light. It's too bright now. All right.
Where were you on the night of the?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
So my ranking of the Ocean's film has varied over the years. I should be clear. The difference in these movies for me is paper thin. I really do love them all. So my ranking is my least favorite is Ocean's 13.
Oh, you're so wrong. This is the worst take I've ever heard.
Ocean's 13 is the least favorite. My second favorite, basically how they came out. My second favorite is Ocean's 12, and my first favorite is the original, Ocean's 11. I just love the original. It's just like so cool. Ocean's 12. Okay, the two big. Let's just go over it now.
I was watching this. I was watching this movie with your wife, and we were both like, "Oh, I thought all this stuff." I was watching Ocean's 13. I should say. Did I already say that?
No.
And we were like, "I thought all this stuff happened in Ocean's 11, but it's all in Ocean's 13."
Yeah, I mean, I gotta be honest. I'm not making that mistake. I got these on the back of my hand. I should say when I was doing this document, I did zero research. Like I was just like, I got it. Actually, that's not true. I did have to research one thing.
I really hope you get something wrong.
I might. That'll make for good content. I did have to research one thing that's a secret list because I couldn't exactly remember. But Ocean's 12. There are two problems with it. One is, we'll get to it, they kind of use the trick where Julia Roberts looks like Julia Roberts in that universe. We'll go into that more later. I just want to bring it up. And then the bait and switch ending used to bother me a lot, where like they steal the thing off screen, you don't even know, and then they go through this whole charade just to like play the game, and it looks like they lost, but actually they won because they stole it before anything even started. That part used to bother me. I have since forgiven everybody in that because everyone is just clearly having so much fun. I just have so much fun watching the movie. They're in Europe. It feels different. The music is different. They added characters. And then in the third one, they go back to Vegas. And it's great. I love the third one. I love the third one. I don't want to... No, this is like paper thin.
Doesn't sound like
it's like an ocean sandwich. Just smashed together like a smash burger. I love them all. So
yeah, Ocean's 12 is all right. That's all I'll say. It's all.
No,
right.
it's really good. It's great. You got to watch it 17 times and then you'll understand. That's like just like I did.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I was a little
Jack, what are
confused.
That's what it's all over the place.
Yeah.
The story. It's just about having. Once you get
what
past
are we doing
that,
right now?
Nah, once you get past that, it's just so much fun. You just gotta vibe out. It's a vibey movie. It's the vibiest of the three movies.
No, not at all. The third one is the vibiest of the movies. We're just like totally relaxed because we know that they're gonna just kick ass in this whatever they're doing. And
we're in Europe. We're hanging out on the Mediterranean. They're all like sipping wines in these big villas.
They're in Amsterdam for too long.
Clearly on vacation, like in real life, and just
they are
shooting
literally
at the
all
same time.
being threatened to be killed or arrested the entire movie and have to steal something.
They're not worried about it. You know, they're just we got it. We're gonna figure it out. It's great, vibey. Anyway, what's the secret sauce of this movie?
Big stars wearing cool clothes in swanky locations, performing complex heists with flashy, sleek, colorful visuals.
Yep.
And quick, smart, funny dialogue.
Yeah. And like they have such good chemistry.
Yeah.
It's I mean, they're getting some of the
all the
biggest
acting
stars
is top notch.
Yeah. They're getting some of the biggest stars in the world, so it makes sense that they would have chemistry since like they're probably used to it, but that doesn't always work especially when you get that many people on screen together, but it really works.
Right.
Okay, moving on. So this is kind of our pseudo first dip into the Soderbergh world, and we've hinted at him a lot. Ocean's 11, but we're gonna do a
we also
Soderbergh
did the
episode
Limey
at some point. Yeah, true. That's true. And we've mentioned him a lot. He's kind of our guy, but he does so much work. We'll get to that. Ocean's 11, just a couple stats here. Came out in 2001. It was a remake of the 1960 Rat Pack film. We talked about that. 12 came out in 2004, and 13 came out in 2007. Huge cast, as we discussed. Great chemistry, as we discussed. Immediately well received, both by critics and audiences alike. It seemed like people were just in on these movies from the start, and I mean, I know I was. Like, we saw the first one in the theaters, and it was just like, from there on out, I'm good. Actually, there was a brief period where I was like you, and I thought 12 was bad, but I've gotten past that.
I don't think it's bad. I just think it's not as good.
I was
as
just
13.
disappointed by the ending. Ocean's 11 had a budget of $85 million and grossed $450 million worldwide.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Ocean's 12 bumped the budget up to 110. 450 is good. Budget for 12 was up to 110. My guess is that is traveling to Europe because, other than that, everything was pretty much the same. And got $362 million, so still really good, but $100 million less. And Ocean's 13 went back to 85, and it grossed $311 million. So these movies are just hits, big-time hits. All right, before we go any further, we're going to do our first kind of fun list here. These movies predominantly, except for 12, are set in Vegas, and the characters in this world are like Vegas people through and through. Seem to know all the tricks of the trade. They know everybody in the city, and they're like big-time gamblers or whatever. So before we go any further...
also kind of one of the one of the nitpicks of the movies, just how well they're known.
Right, yeah.
It's just like they're just
guys that have clearly
walking around in
everything.
the casinos.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Let's arrest them?
Yeah. They're probably robbing us.
Right. If all 12 of these guys, 11 of these guys are together, we're probably getting robbed. Also, like, some of those people in those movies wouldn't arrest them. They just, like, murder them. And they don't need permission for that. They would just like, okay, there they are. Just kill them.
Yeah.
We're done. No movies. Anyway, but it's not what those movies are about. So I wanted to do, for our first list, I wanted to do best Vegas movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a bunch for this. I did 5, but there's a bunch that are like big ones that I haven't seen. So my list is kind of weird.
I only had one big one that I that I haven't seen. I haven't seen Leaving Las Vegas.
That was one of the big ones I hadn't seen. Yeah. I feel like I can't remember what the other ones were now, but
well, there's also there's many movies in which people go to Vegas. Like, we could have done like Vegas scenes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
That aren't Vegas movies. There's both,
I have a couple in here that are like only half Vegas movies.
Same.
Okay, great. Why don't you go first?
Okay, number 5, I have The Hangover.
Yep. Made my list.
Yeah. Hilarious. And they're in Vegas the whole time, so it works. I remember,
works.
I kind of have a thing with The Hangover where it's like, oh, I wish we could just like experience the night as the movie and not like the aftermath.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Maybe not even the beginning. No, I know what you mean. Just like make it the night.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I also feel like I know people love that movie and it's like super rewatchable to everybody. It's kind of an uncomfortable humor. And so I wish I could watch that movie again for the first time because I don't necessarily like going back to revisit it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I would say that I appreciated it more after seeing it multiple times. Like the first time, I think I was like, we're just hanging out with all these guys who just had the craziest night ever, and we don't get to see it until the end, until the credits.
Which is hilarious, by the way.
Yes, really, really good credit sequence. But now I'm like, that's the movie, and I've rewatched it. Whatever. Number 4, I have Vegas Vacation.
Oh.
My favorite of the vacation movies.
We watched that movie a lot as kids.
Yeah.
I don't really know why. It's pretty
Neither
funny.
do I. It's really good. And we didn't watch a lot of the other the vacation movies, so...
No, they came out before our time.
Right. We probably had to get our rocks off, with one of them. I like that one. It's fun.
Good.
It's hilarious.
Good Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid?
Randy Quaid.
Randy Quaid. Good Randy Quaid. Well, tough figure now, but good Randy Quaid in that movie.
Okay, moving on.
No further comments on the Randy Quaid story.
Right. Number 3, Mars Attacks.
I had it. I thought I was going to trick you with that one.
No way, man. Not going to get past me. I love Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks is great.
It's so good. That movie was
really
very, very, what am I watching as a child? Like I watched that movie as a young child, and seeing people get, blown into skeletons was formative in my life. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
Absolutely
It's really
hilarious.
funny.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
it's really
seen it
good.
in years, but I'd like to go back to it.
And it's very Vegas-y.
Very Vegas-y.
They go to other
The whole
places
Jack
too.
Nicholson thing is in Vegas, I think, right? Maybe not.
Yeah, I think the majority of it is in Vegas. I was thinking about this
Yeah.
last night. I was like, I'm pretty sure that,
A lot
They're
of
at
it's
the-
in Vegas. I do know
they're
that.
at the pyramid.
Yeah.
Number 2, I have Casino.
Yeah. Yep. I
Had to do it to him.
Yeah.
Kind of a tough hang.
It is. I think it's a movie that I respect more than I enjoy. The parts that I really like, but it's just tough for me to watch Sharon Stone and Robert De Niro just screaming at the top
Screaming
of their lungs.
at each other
Having
the whole
said
time.
that, I did rank it very highly on my
Yeah.
Vegas list. Because I'm pretty sure I just need to watch it for the 17th time again, like Ocean's 12.
Right. And as far as Vegas movies go,
It's
kind
like
of
it's it.
what we're
That's
looking
it.
for.
Yeah.
Except for Fear and Loathing, which is
Yeah, I
my
figured
number
that
1.
would be your number 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Not on my board.
At all? Didn't make your list?
Didn't make my list. Don't enjoy
It doesn't
that.
even make any sense.
I don't like it. It's my list.
You don't like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
I only saw it once. Wasn't for me. I'll cue it up sometime.
That movie
It's
is
just
good. It's weird.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Okay, my number 5 was also The Hangover. We talked about it. My number 4 was Mars Attacks. We talked about it. Super great. My number 3 was Swingers. No?
They go
Vegas,
there.
baby, Vegas. What?
Yeah. They go there.
Yeah, I know. They go there. It's like a huge. It's probably more of an LA movie, but it's like a huge thing in the movie, which I was like, all right, I'm gonna go with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's like it's not like they just go there. It's like a big, Vegas.
Right.
So, all right.
I couldn't really remember. I was like, I know that they go to Vegas, but I don't.
It's been a while since I see it. I just got it on Blu-ray actually. Found it
Nice.
at a used place. Number 2, I had Hard 8. Our guy our guy PTA.
Yeah, they're in like Reno for the majority of it. I feel like
Are they really? I thought they were in Vegas.
they go to Atlantic City, Vegas, and Reno in that movie, and they're all just in casinos. I honestly, this was another one where I literally couldn't remember how much of it was in Vegas and how much of it was in Reno and
Damn.
or whatever. They're in a motel room for the majority of the movie. It's just like
Yeah, but
it's stressful.
a Vegas motel room.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't actually know if that's true now.
No,
I'm starting to
I
second
do-
guess myself.
I do think the majority of it is in Vegas, but like I feel like the majority of it that is in Vegas is in the hotel room. So I don't know.
All right, maybe I fumbled at the 1 yard.
No, you're
line.
good.
And then I had casino number 1, despite what I said about it.
Right, I guess so.
The parts that are good are really good. Like when they take that dude in the back and like threaten him and break his friend's hand,
Yeah,
and he's like,
it's awesome.
"Listen, there's a way I do it. There's a right way. There's a right way. There's a wrong way. Is the way I do it."
Yeah, right.
Or whatever. I don't. He says a whole bunch of cool stuff in that movie.
Well, there's
Plus
just like
Don Rickles
yeah, I
there
know.
not really being funny, which is also funny.
There's just like a lot of scenes of De Niro like on the floor. You know what I mean? In the casino,
all those
just
are
like
great.
doing shit. Yeah,
Yeah, getting shit done.
yeah.
Also, Joe Pesci is insane in that movie and like
Right.
kills people like with pencils and stuff. It's unbelievable.
He's insane in every movie.
Yeah. A top 5. Oh, that's a good one. Top 5 most insane
Joe Pesci performances?
JFK is way up there. Way up there.
Oh my god, I didn't even have it in my mind.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
It's kind of one you forget because there's so much happening in that.
Well, he's blonde in it, so that's the
He's
first.
the worst wig.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a good.
Wow.
Movie. I tried to get Becky to rewatch it the other night. She was like, "No, it's 11 o'clock, and I don't want to watch a 20-minute director's cut of JFK."
It has to be the director's cut.
I think that's all I have. Is
4
the
hours.
director's cut. Well, listen, when if you're gonna do it, might as well do it. All right, let's
incredible.
take a quick break. We'll come back and talk more about Ocean's movies. All right, we're back. We got to talk Soderbergh briefly. I'll try to keep this brief because the Soderbergh episode is coming. The guy just works, Jack. Just puts in the work.
Incredible. Yep.
It's just like incredible output for our guy. Seems to be a big.
He's the
believer
Cal
in
Ripken of movies.
Yeah. He's seems to be a big
Junior.
believer in the one for them and one for us. We know who you meant.
Okay.
And often does multiple movies a year. His first narrative film was Sex, Lies, and Videotapes in '89, which is one of the films that kind of usher in the indie wave that was coming in the '90s, and it won the Palme d'Or at Cannes Film Festival, and he became the youngest director to win the Palme d'Or at 26.
Does he still have that?
I don't know. I know Tarantino won for Pulp Fiction in '94, but I don't know if he I think he was probably older than 26 at that point.
Yeah. Slash, that was like 30 years ago, so there's probably
someone
been
might have-
other people. Yeah.
Right. Didn't come up in my notes. Although it said he was I don't know, maybe he is. Didn't really crack the mainstream. He did a couple other movies that were well regarded that I have not seen, but didn't really crack the mainstream until Out of Sight in '98, which is awesome. I love Out of Sight.
Yeah, and did that really like put him on the map?
Well, I mean, it was like a popular thing. It didn't really sell a lot, but it like made waves afterwards. And then the next year, or maybe 2 years later, I have it in my notes. Then he was kind of off and running. Like that was like it had a star in it with George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez, and it didn't really, like I said, do a lot at the box office if memory serves. But it like kind of like people are like, oh, here we go, And then between '98 and then I chose 2007, just at the end of the Ocean's trilogy, because this list can go on forever because the guy just works. He rattles off between '98 and '07, Out of Sight, The Limey, which we've talked about, Aaron Brockovich, which got Julia Roberts her Oscar win. In the same year as Aaron Brockovich, he did Traffic, which got Soderbergh his Oscar win. And he won for Best Director. Yeah. Then he did Ocean's 11, Solaris, Full Frontal, Ocean's 12, The Good German, Bubble, and Ocean's 13. And by my count, since 1989, he's had 8 years where he's directed 2 movies. What a guy. Just doing it for the work. And I haven't even seen... I probably haven't even seen half of his movies because he's made like 35 of them.
Yeah. I look through his filmography. I'm like, I've never even heard of that movie.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Lots of popular movies that everyone would know, and then he does a lot of the smaller projects, like sometimes in conjunction while he's doing the bigger ones. He'll just like do a weird little thing that just he wants to see, and then releases it, and no one hears about it. He often writes or co-writes his movies. He shoots them himself, and he edits his own movies. He's a maniac. And he also uses the pseudonym Peter Andrews as his cinematographer, which is just Soderbergh. He just uses a different name, and he films himself. He's done that ever since he did that in Traffic. So since Traffic, he has shot all of his own movies.
Yeah,
which is
very distinct,
and
edits them. And it like looks like it too. I mean, like you put on a Soderbergh movie, you're like, this looks like a Soderbergh movie.
Yeah,
and it's because he's shooting it.
Yeah. And I would say his movies just have like a cool look to them, whether it's editing style, whether it's the actual camera shots, whether it's the vibe. His movies are just cool for the most part. I really enjoy them. All right. Now we're bringing back director flexes to honor our guy Soderbergh. I have a few, and they weren't as... Did you not do it?
No, I didn't do this list. What?
That's okay. See if you can come up with some on the fly or just agree with me.
Well, I remember it just being hard, and I think I just forgot about it.
It being hard kind of makes sense because mine aren't as flexy as.
Let me hear him.
Past.
Right.
So I have a major plot point in 12 being that Julia Roberts looks like Julia Roberts, which comes up with a whole bunch of problems because there's a bunch of movie stars in that movie. So if Julia Roberts' character, which is, can't remember her name right now.
Tess.
Tess. If Tess looks like Julia Roberts enough for them to pull off a heist, then wouldn't George Clooney's character, Danny Ocean, look like George Clooney? It wouldn't Rusty look like Brad Pitt? It just opens up a can of worms, and you know what my guy Soderbergh said? Fuck it. I don't care. This is what we're doing.
What he said was, we're going to throw in Bruce Willis, who's also going to be Bruce Willis, and then we're going to use that. That's just going to throw everybody off.
It's just going to be great. So I have that as my number one. The montage sequence, or not my number one, my number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever it is. The montage sequences he does, just so cool. It's just so fast cutting, so stylish. I thought about trying to pick one, but I couldn't. You know, they're all really good. I just love them all.
Yeah, and like his movies, his style is kind of montagey. Like the whole movie feels like a montage in certain ways.
Yeah. I have the general vibe and style of...
Sorry. Oh, that's mine. I actually thought about this. I would say that using... Well, you go in case you say it.
Okay.
Using a little more compensation, a little more as the score of the movie is a flex. Because they change it into the score, essentially.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good call. Didn't make my list.
Cool.
I like that.
Moving on.
The general vibe and style of Ocean's 12. They kind of... Ocean's 11 and 13 just feel like sister movies to each other. And Ocean's 12 really feels like everybody went on vacation. The music is different. The look is different. I don't know whether he's using a different lens or whatever he's using, but it just feels a little more like a grainy, older movie. And I just love it. Again,
I can
after
tell.
17 watches. I do. It's really good.
Josh loves Ocean's 12.
I do. It's really good.
It's becoming my Ocean's 13. I was the Ocean's 13 guy. You can't take that from me.
Okay. Choosing to center 2 of your movies around a Vegas heist just seems like a big flex because can't believe like Vegas is like, yeah, cool, that sounds great. Here, shooting our casinos. And then,
Interesting.
it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's just great.
No, yeah, it
I also
works.
like how they went
I
back
wonder...
to Vegas in 13 after having already done Vegas.
Mm-hmm. It's so good.
It's really good. I'm not arguing. Number 2, the cast. The cast is such a huge flex. Getting all those movie stars, adding to each of the movie, and finishing off again with 13. They get Al Pacino. Come on, who's like full Al Pacino in that movie. It's just really great. And I don't know how he did it. It's They clearly just gave well, I have it later in my
I mean, the
notes,
first
they
one
gave everybody pay cuts.
made $450 million at the box office, and none of the other ones were less than 200 million or 300 million. So
Right. So there's that. And this is in the notes, but they were able to get all these movie stars by most of them taking pay cuts on the front end and getting points on the back end, and that worked out.
yeah,
So good job by them. And as mentioned before, Soderbergh was the writer, director, and cinematographer. And actually, I don't know if he was a writer. I didn't write that down. I just said it out of. He was the director, cinematographer, and editor of the Ocean's trilogy, which is just crazy. Also, I think I've said this before, but he often edits in the car ride home back to his hotel. I was like, "Here, I got the dailies for today." What a psycho! Oh.
the editing is all over the place.
It's all over the place.
Of all of his movies.
Yeah, we were talking about that for the Limey, where it's just like it's almost like overly edited in some parts.
Oh yeah, the Limey he's really going for it.
He's really flexing those chops. All right, we got to talk the characters and the cast. We've alluded to it. It's an all-time elite cast. I thought about doing like all-time top 5 ensemble casts, but I feel like we've kind of touched on that before, so I didn't do that. But anyway, these movies have real star power. Well, that would make the list. Most of the big stars took front-end pay cuts for the back-end payoffs, like we said. It's robust. It's fantastic. It has cameos, and they add to each movie. Notable cast members amongst the 3 movies include George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts, Carl Reiner, Andy Garcia, Matt Damon, Elliot Gould, Bernie Mac, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Al Pacino, Scott Conn, Casey Affleck, Don Cheadle, Albert Finney, Eddie Izzard, Ellen Barkin, Vincent Cassell, Bob Einstein, Eddie Jameson, and Kin Schaubo, which is the acrobat. Eddie Jemison and Kin Schaubo are not really household names, but they were the last 2 members in the crew, so I didn't feel like leaving them out. And the rest of them are just like
you
side
can't not leave them out.
Can't leave them out. But I don't know that
Yen
I've
is
seen
one of my
them in
favorite
anything else.
dudes.
Yeah, well, I got that coming up. Mm-hmm. So for the next list, we're going to be doing top 5 side characters. You got to keep it to 5. And this can't be crew members.
Yeah.
Yeah. No?
Oh, no, I got 5.
Okay.
I realized I didn't put someone on my list, but I'm pretty sure you probably did, so I'm just going to go with it.
Okay. Well, you can go first since I did the director flexes.
Number 5, I have Eddie Izzard.
Yep, yes.
Who actually is not Eddie Izzard anymore.
Right.
I'm
98% sure I saw him or her, I guess her, at Zazie.
Really?
Yeah, and waited on them with somebody else. I was like really extra pretty sure, and she was all like done up in makeup, but like, I wasn't totally sure. And then if I asked, that's going to be like a really bad look. So I didn't, but I'm 98% sure.
That's a tough ask.
Yeah.
Are you
in fact
formerly Eddie Izzard?
Yeah.
Susie Izzard.
My bad. I didn't know that.
No, you're good.
Henceforth.
Number 4, I have the hotel review guy from Ocean's 13.
The hotel review guy? Oh, yeah.
The guy who they're torturing the whole time. Just because I love that like that plot point. I think it's hilarious, and
it's really good.
It's really good. Number 3, I got Topher Grace as Topher Grace.
Oh, that's good.
Because
that's good.
He's really weird in the first one, and then when he shows up and he's just like a crazy drug addict in the, I guess what is that? The second one?
I guess
it's just
so,
really they're bringing the lore of Topher Grace into this movie. Like we're showing the progression of how he's crazy or something. Like what is that?
It's really funny.
Number 2, I have Bruiser, who's the big bald guy from the first one, who's Danny's friend, or I guess.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, my wife got pregnant again. And Danny's like, yeah, it happens. Number 1, I got Terry Benedict.
He was my number 1 as well.
Hey, let's go.
He's just so good.
He's so good.
He's so good as the villain. He knows exactly the speed they needed, which is just like quiet, reserved. He never speaks above a whisper. It's just like he's so good in the movie.
Yeah. I don't know if I have this written down in any of like coming up later or anything, but like, why is Julia Roberts into him?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
There's like
he's
literally
like the exact opposite of Danny Ocean.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. That's
Does
actually.
he make you laugh? He doesn't make me cry.
He doesn't make me cry. Yeah.
See, I got it. It's all up here.
No, yeah. I was watching the movie and I was like, I knew that line was coming. I was like,
Nice.
but yeah, no, that's true. He is the exact opposite, which made me be like, why is she with him in the first place? But it makes sense. He's rich. Whatever. He's handsome.
He's very handsome. All right. Here's my list. I had Susie Izzard number 5 as well.
Oh.
Really great. Super funny in the movie.
Super funny.
And just awesome. I had Linus's dad, played by Bob Einstein.
That's the one that I didn't.
That's the one
put
you
down.
didn't think of. Yeah,
Yeah,
He's really funny.
He's so funny.
That guy's really funny and everything. I remember I was watching. All right, I don't know if anybody noticed that, but we had some technical difficulties. Jack is back. I was gonna say with Bob Einstein, I saw him on Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee once with Jerry Seinfeld. He did this thing. They went and got breakfast somewhere, scrambled eggs, and he was saying the whole time. He was like, Jerry's like, how's your scrambled egg? It's awful. It's just terrible. Tastes like cardboard. Tastes like sawdust. And he's like, I can't stand this. And then the waitress comes by and she's like, how is everything? Is this so good? Can you put it in a box for me? It's just like everybody always talks about him as like he's just the most naturally funny person. He was so funny on Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's just so great.
Literally my favorite person on Curb, I think.
Yeah, so just like when he's in the Ocean movie, just for like 19 seconds or wherever long, he's just so funny. Right. Number 3, I had Isabel, the Catherine Zeta-Jones character. Just fits right in, for reasons.
That's your number 3.
Yeah, it was just, she's just a great addition to the crew.
I literally was like, Josh is going to put Catherine Zeta-Jones as one of his 5.
And I did. But also, like, obviously we're sort of insinuating jokes, but also she's like the emotional, like, weight of that movie. Like, it's kind of like her story along with the others. I like Ocean's 12.
Why don't you write an essay on it, dude?
Speaking of, number 2, I like the Night Fox. That's my number 2 guy. But he shows up in 13 as well. It's good. I forget the actor's name, but he's really famous in France.
It's Vincent Cassel.
Right.
You said his name earlier.
Yeah, but I wrote it down. I forgot.
Well, it's okay. So to tell the audience, I suppose, I hadn't seen Ocean's 12 until like a couple weeks or like last week.
I wasn't going to out you.
No, it's fine because whatever. I don't care. But I was like, oh, this is why Vincent Cassel is in the third one, because he kind of just shows up and it's just like, what's happening? And now I'm like, oh,
that's true. I guess I wouldn't have.
Ocean's 13 is like my favorite movie, and I'm like, why is Vincent Cassel?
Why is Vincent Cassel in here? Whatever. That's so funny. Anyway, the Night Fox, he's awesome. And then number 1, I also had Terry Benedict, who's just the guy. Yeah, it's just the guy.
Right.
Kind of want to hang out with him, kind of don't, just in case,
Yeah. Well, I certainly want to hang out with him by the third one when he's like
having a good time.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. Although they still kind of fuck him over.
Well, he's still kind of a dick.
The second movie is they just need to do a heist in order to pay him back.
Yeah, he tracks them down.
Yeah, right. No, I know. But I'm saying like that's what they're doing.
With interest, Jack.
Yeah. A lot of interest.
Yeah, man. He found him. That's what remember, Elliot Gould says that in the beginning one. If you're or Ruben, I guess I should say the character name. If you're robbing Terry Benedict, he better not know you're involved, because he'll kill you and then he'll get to work on you.
Right, but then he does know that it's all of them, and then there's 2 whole movies where that doesn't happen. Well, I mean, I guess the second movie is him trying to do that, but he doesn't succeed.
Literally in the next movie. Well, because they pay him back. Well, they don't pay him back. Vincent Cassel, come on, Jack. Just trust me. I got the whole movie up here. Vincent Cassel pays off the debt in order to play his little game.
Right.
So they're good. The debt's paid off.
No, I know.
All right. Anyway. All right. Speaking of, these are not straight comedies. What?
This episode is, people are going to be like, what the hell are they fucking talking about?
Well, I mean, these are popular movies. I think people will know what we're talking about. Yeah. If you haven't seen the Ocean's Trilogy, please watch them. They're really good.
Why are you listening to this?
Just if you haven't seen them, finish the episode. We'll break them all down for you. You'll know. No. Just finish the episode. We'll break them all down for you. That way you'll know what you're getting into.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. And Ocean's 12 is better than 13.
No, it's not. Oh, my God.
Sorry, I have to mute you for a second because I have to read this off. So I'm going to mute you and then talk about Ocean's 12. No, I'm kidding. Jeez, relax.
God. That was really convincing.
Thank you. Speaking of just these movies in general, not speaking of anything, they're not straight comedies, but there are funny moments, especially if you're like me and Jack and you've seen them 9,000 times. So I want to know, Jack, what your funniest moment. Mine are like pretty specific, and I probably missed 30. So why don't you take us away, and I'll fill in the blanks or give you the real answers.
Yeah, I actually have some non-specific ones, which will be good. Looks like
I also have some specific ones that like won't sound specific because we've talked about them, and I don't know if the rest of the world thinks they're funny.
No, they won't.
But they are.
I know what you're talking about, and they're not funny.
It's my number 2.
It's my number 2 too.
I hope we're talking about the same thing.
We are.
Okay, great. Why don't you take it away?
All right, number 5. I love that like they have the different names for the heists.
Oh.
And they kind of like lean into that a lot in Ocean's 12.
Yeah.
Which I didn't I don't even know if they do it in Ocean's 13 at all. But I kind of forgot that they did it in Ocean's 11. And then when I watched Ocean's 12, I was like, oh yeah, it's a thing that they have like a bunch of different heist names, and we're gonna need a Marilyn Monroe and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
They just do
so
it
not the heist names, but the like the actual heisters names.
The type of heist that they're doing.
Well, the job that they need to be filled for the heist. Like when they say, I don't remember what the names are. When they say we need a Marilyn Monroe with the best whatever we've ever seen, they're talking about the crew members that they're going to.
No, they're talking about
right?
No, let's just use Marilyn Monroe. I don't even know if that's what it is, but that means that they're going to need like Tess to act like a different person.
Oh,
like that's
the move, not the Okay, got it.
Slash in the first one, it's like they're gonna need to swap out the video footage.
Right.
So they call it a blah blah blah.
Apparently, those code names are accurate to the con world.
Really?
I heard that. I read that somewhere in my research. I didn't put it in my notes.
There's no way that's true.
I'm just saying. We can fact check it.
Makes it even better.
I'll fact check it. What?
Makes it even better.
I'll fact check it while you're doing your list.
Number 4. The nose plays.
Oh, that was my number 2. That's what I was talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
The nose plays. We say that all the time.
Yeah, we do say that all the time. We also say another thing way more often.
Okay.
So the nose plays. I think the funniest scene is when they're all in the store and they're all wearing big puffy jackets for no reason at all, and they're like talking about Linus's doing the nose trick.
Right.
which is absolutely hilarious. So like they just like flash cut, and Danny and Rusty are just like wearing these big puffy jackets, talking about Linus doing the nose, and they're like, the nose plays, and he's convincing them, and then he ends up using the nose. I don't know, the whole nose gag. That's my number 4.
I love
number
it.
3.
It's really funny.
I love when Yen gets in the luggage and gets lost in Ocean's 12. They're like, it just plays out really well. My number 2.
I'm going
Right?
to jump in real quick and say I can't confirm that they're real names, but I definitely read that somewhere. So I don't. So now I wonder if I've been duped. Can't confirm it. All right, continue. Number 2.
Number 2. You think we're gonna need one more?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's get one more.
Yeah, let's get one more.
It just
All
became.
right, we'll get one more.
Yeah. All right, we'll get one more. It just became iconic in our lives.
It became a thing.
Number 1 is the smash cut to Mexico when the brothers are protesting, and they send down the second brother, and they're like, "Well, we sent him down to bring back Casey Affleck's character." They're like,
yeah,
they're just like charging the fence. It's just so good. That whole plot line is
so
just,
great.
It's like, I can't believe he's just down there filling up the dice, but then gets just like sucked into an actual,
labor dispute.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so funny. Is that your list?
That's my 5.
Okay. I have 7. I have the Evel Knievel 20 questions thing. Is he alive? Yes, 19. Is it a man? Yes, 19. Is he alive? Yes, 18. Evel Knievel. Damn it. It's so good. It's really funny. Number 6, I had Do You Think We Need One More? Which I love and is an iconic thing. I don't know how much I was like, is that funny?
Like,
is it, or is it just a thing? It's certainly a thing. So I get why you put it number 2. I probably should have put it higher.
No.
When Brad and George are having lunch when they're doing their recruiting mission, and Livingston Bell is off in the background, and he's tripping over dog leashes as they're just having like a conversation. I laugh at that every time. I laugh at pretty much everything he does.
Yeah.
Anytime Yen speaks in Chinese and the other characters just totally understand him, it works. It's a great bit. They do it a bunch of times. It's so funny. In Ocean's 12, there's. That's really good. In Ocean's 12, when Brad Pitt realizes Catherine Zeta-Jones swiped his phone, he does one of these. I hope this is on video for everybody. He goes, and it freeze frames on his face.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It makes me laugh every time. Number 2, I had the nose plays, and number 1, I had the Mexican workers strike.
No way.
Yeah, it's really funny. It's just, and you're right, the jump cut down there is just so good. And it's like, they didn't have to put this in the movie, but they're just like, this is going to be great.
Also,
and
it's
also,
great because
they have Scott Conn and Casey Affleck down there doing that. So it's like real actors, like really giving it their all and committing to the bit. It's so funny.
Literally all of their other scenes are them arguing with each other, and this one we get them and they're like totally on the same page, and they're like,
yeah,
let's go save all these Mexican workers.
It's just fantastic.
That's so good. They're like, every scene with them is the funniest part.
It's great. Our last list is hard. I had a tough time with it. Just saying right now.
Yeah, honestly, I just banged it out. Just try not to think about it too much.
It's probably the best call. We'll get to it. All right, let's take a quick break, and then we'll do the third segment.
All right.
All right, we're back. Jack, I have a secret list for you.
Ooh.
I am ranking the snacks Rusty eats throughout the Ocean's movies.
I kind of did that.
Brad Pitt, often known for eating in his movies, and he's certainly eating in all of the Ocean's movies in almost every scene. I did a little research on this, and apparently he wanted his character to just constantly be eating quick meals because they're so busy all the time that he wouldn't have time to sit down and eat a meal. So that was a choice. He ran it by Soderbergh. And he was like, cool, dude. Great.
Remember when I kind of made this list?
No.
No.
Have you already done this?
No, not exactly. So go for it. But I did I did a secret top 5 that was my favorite food scenes because I wasn't part of your podcast. And then Rusty eating in Oceans was one of them. And then I picked 3 of them in order to represent.
Oh, nice. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah. Let's hear it.
It's okay. I got a bunch here. Let's see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7. All right, number 7 is a lollipop.
Yeah.
Lollipop, it's funny, but I'm not a big lollipop guy.
Right, no, but it also comes at a funny moment. Like, he uses it really well. Like, they do, like, a cut back to him where he's, like, thinking and he has the lollipop in his mouth.
Yeah, pretty good.
We're so weird.
Next time...
Like,
what?
We're so weird.
Us? You and me?
Yeah. Like,
whatever.
We could be talking about anything. We're talking about Brad Pitt
eating snacks in a Soderbergh movie. Now, this is what the people want. Number 6, probably not. Number 6, I got a plate of spaghetti and meatballs in the hotel room in Ocean's 11. This is the only time he's like eating, one of the only times eating like a real meal. Then I got pot stickers. He's eating pot stickers at one point, answering a phone call. I love pot stickers. Then I had nachos.
Yeah, nachos.
I'm ranking the snacks here, not the situation.
I had 3 that I mentioned. Nachos was the first one so far that you've mentioned.
Nachos are great. There's no bad nachos. It's just like good and better nachos. Mm-hmm. That's my take. It's one of those things. Like there's no bad nachos.
Oh man,
there is bad for this next.
One of the few times I'll eat olives.
Oh come on, you got to get past the olive thing.
Well,
got to get past the olive thing.
I eat olives on pizza and I'll eat it on nachos. That's pretty much it.
There's a whole world of olives out there. We just haven't found the ones
olives
you like.
On a cheese plate. No, it's just like get olives out of there. Your dish is going to taste like olives. If you
sounds
put olives
delicious.
I
want more olives. Actually,
good
briny, nice texture. Number 3, I had a shrimp cocktail.
Yep.
There are some bad shrimp cocktails, but I'm assuming he has a good
1?
one. Well, because I got more. Number 2, ice cream. Maybe sorbet. Not really sure. He's eaten it multiple times. Love ice cream.
I know what
And then number 1
is
cheeseburger. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Looks delicious.
Danny getting out of the clink and he's just scarfing down a cheeseburger.
Just housing a cheeseburger. I thought about putting shrimp cocktail number 1 to your point because it looks really good. He's classing it up. He's got a little towel on his hand when he's eating it.
I know.
It just looks great. But like cheeseburgers are cheeseburgers. Mm. I can't honestly say I like a shrimp cocktail more than a good cheeseburger.
No, of course not.
But
it's
to your point. The shrimp cocktail is like
snack.
Yeah,
the shrimp
that's
cocktails.
True.
Like I never want a shrimp cocktail more than when I'm watching that scene in Ocean's 11.
Yeah, we're gonna hopefully we always do fancy hors d'oeuvres night for the Oscars, which is coming up. So I'm thinking I want to do like a nice shrimp cocktail as one of the hors d'oeuvres. That's what we always do. That and some champagne or some cocktails. It's gonna be fun. True. All right, questions section. Not always popular for the co-hosts, but we're doing it anyway. Right. I don't have too many here. What?
Yeah. I got a couple, like, random ones. And then...
All right, well, go ahead. Throw them out there.
Okay, so why does the car salesman give Frank the car or, like, agree to it in the first one just because he's shaking his hand so tight?
Yeah, well, he was gonna. Frank was trying to do like a wholesale. I'm gonna buy a bunch, and I want it for cash. So can you drop the price a little bit? And then he was like,
"No, but the guy says that."
Right.
The guy says maybe if you do cash, but it's just because he's shaking his hand, talking to him a bunch.
I think so.
And it's just like,
he's like really squeezing his hand. Right. He's squeezing his hand real tight.
I just don't see that as a real like. I would be
Negotiation
like,
tactic.
get off, get out of here. Like that. This hurts.
Yeah.
You're
Stop
hurting
assaulting me. I'm going to call the authorities.
me. Right.
This is a good one.
I don't understand in the first one how they get past the codes that change every 6 minutes or whatever. They're like, the codes change every 6 minutes, and they have the code. Like they punch in codes, and I just rewatched it, and I missed the part in which I don't know how they get the codes.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that's a good one. Good job, Jack. Nice catch. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember what the deal is.
Well, and they show them punching in the codes too in a way that is like, this is why they're doing. You know, they make it. They don't like scoot around it. They're clearly punching.
But we don't know how they got the codes.
But I don't understand how they got the codes.
That's a good one.
All right, and this
it's probably like a really quick thing that they explain, and we just missed it, even though we've seen it 75 times.
This is a more blanket one, but
all right.
There are a bunch of small things in Ocean's 11.
Okay,
a bunch of them. They could go terribly wrong to ruin everything. Whereas in Ocean's 13, which is a more unbelievable premise,
right,
but covers everything better so that it is more believable in the movie world. Like, it's ridiculous in Ocean's 13 that they have a machine that can create an earthquake. But it does make everything make more sense because of that. Where in Ocean's 11, it's like they literally, if they turned the corner at the wrong time, everything would fall apart. You know, things like that. Like very little things that it's just like, wow. So that's my take.
I like it. I think it makes sense. I wonder if they're just like, we've got him for 2 movies, so in the third one, we're just going for it. You know, I also in the
what I'm saying
scene,
is in 13, the fact that they go bigger makes it a little bit more believable. Like I don't have as many questions in Ocean's 13. This is me going on about Ocean's 13 being better, but I don't have as many questions at the end of Ocean's 13. Whereas in Ocean's 11, I'm like,
what's going on with that?
Yeah.
How come we didn't plan that out?
Or like,
makes sense.
I don't know. Just a bunch of small, like him going into the room with the guy beating him up. So they're in there for like an hour, like, and he's just beating him up for an hour, and the power goes out in that hour. And the 2 dudes at the door, when the power is going out, don't go in and check on the 2 people inside.
I have another one for that scene, James. Almost called him James. Jack.
Nobody knows
during that scene. This is my number. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is my number 4. So I'll just do that first. The Bruiser noise thing. The guards outside the door can hear Bruiser making noises.
Yes.
And yet at one point, Danny Ocean's like, "Dude, Bruiser, not yet. How's the family? I'm pregnant again." You know, like presumably they would hear that. It's not like they're talking under whispers.
Absolutely
so
ridiculous.
Yeah, that's a bad job by them. So my number 5, I'm going back to number 5 now. This isn't really like a plot hole question. It's just like I have questions and I want answers, and I hope they make a prequel. Ruben says when he first meets Danny
the guy with the thing in the place.
Yeah, he says, you guys did great for me with the guy with the thing in a place in Belize. And then I want to know what that means.
Yeah,
I want to see them go to Belize.
Brad Pitt was like, I've never been to Belize or something like that, or I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. I want to know. I got questions about it, and I want to see that prequel.
Yep.
We talked about the Bruiser thing. The flyers on the vault. This is one that Soderbergh himself has acknowledged. So the whole thing is that they go into the vault, and then when they take the bags of everything out of the vault, it's a bunch of flyers, like for whatever, sex workers on the strip or whatever. And then they put those flyers in the van. Everybody thinks it's money, and the van drives off, and then they blow it later, and it's revealed to be a bunch of flyers. How did the flyers get into the vault?
What do you mean?
So they go into the vault to take out the money in Ocean's 11.
Yeah, they bring in fake bags of money.
But they don't show that. They could have shown that. I don't think they show that because Soderbergh himself explained this is a hole. We didn't know. I don't know how you get the flyers in the vault, but we needed to have it that done.
Oh, well, the dudes, when the SWAT guys come in, which is them, when they go in dressed as the SWAT guys, they have huge backpacks on. Like huge things, which is like what I thought to be the bags of money, essentially.
All right, we'll go with that. I'll rewatch it.
But if Soderbergh is...
I put that one in there because Soderbergh flagged it himself.
Okay. My thing was so they blow the van, right?
Yeah.
Which has the flyers in it.
Right.
Which is the first time we see that there are flyers. But the vault has already been blown up. And Terry Benedict has already been standing inside the vault. And it isn't until that the guy says over the phone that there's flyers from the van being blown up that Terry Benedict realizes that there's flyers on the ground and it's not money. But he's been standing in the vault the whole time and should have realized that this isn't money, this is flyers on the ground.
I don't think he's standing in the vault, though, right? He's standing, like, in the control room because he asked the guy...
He goes down to the vault. He's, like, standing in the vault. And that's when he says, tell me... No, he calls back to the control room.
Oh, you're right. He calls back to the control
like,
room.
He's like, does it say Bellagio on it?
Does it say Bellagio on it? Yeah, you're right.
So I don't know why he's standing in there the whole time with all this...
Not realizing that it's flyers on the ground?
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. Somehow the flyers, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Here's my number 2. In Ocean's 13, Ruben has this health crisis. Sort of. Mental health crisis. He's like in a coma or whatever.
Yeah.
Wakes up. First time we see him after waking up, that dude's puffing a stogie.
Sick.
Just like ripping cigars. I was like...
That's your question?
Come on, guy. It's just like, you know, even Ruben, like, let's give it a rest. You know? Let's wait a couple days. We just woke up from a coma, guy. We're trying to do this thing for you.
It was an emotional coma though. It wasn't like a health thing. Like he
we're not doctors.
Right. But he also, you got to think about it. He's been like that for however many weeks, and he hasn't smoked. He just took his break. Now he's back.
I'm just saying.
He hasn't smoked in like 2 weeks.
Give it a week. You know, let's just make sure you're out of this for the foreseeable future.
Hard disagree. I love it.
All right. My number 1 is a tie for the 2 things we've already addressed. I didn't know that we were going to address them, but let's address them in detail now. The 2 big problems with Ocean's 12. The Julia Roberts thing. Does it bother you?
No.
It doesn't bother me either.
I
see why
other knew that it was going to happen and just saw this movie for the first time like a week ago.
Yeah. I see why other people are bothered by it. It like opens up questions in the world, but that's not why we're here.
Right. It's super dumb.
We're here to have a good time.
That's why it's not. It's why it's the third worst.
So good.
Whatever. What am I trying to say?
And then the second one, the other one that it used to bother me for a long time and has now since not bothered me. But the thing with the whole bait and switch, stealing the egg before we even get started, like they steal it off screen before all the heists even get going. And then at the end, when we think they've lost, it's like, nope, we stole it 2 weeks ago, and we've just been putting on this charade. And it's like, what?
Yeah, that's
a legitimate. I was like,
way more than the Julia Roberts thing. Like
it bothered me for a long time.
I was like,
now I just
well, I really don't like in movies when things happen just to trick the audience.
Yeah, it's an intentional trick for no reason. It's fun. I have a good time watching the movie, but it's like we weren't set up for this. Yeah, so it's just like
it made me
no
think
groundwork.
More like, oh, did I miss something? Like, was there a reason why all of this happened earlier, and that we've just been faking it the whole time?
Not really.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Yeah,
but I also don't care about it. Yeah, I get what you're giving me that look for. I just have more fun watching Ocean's 12. But for a long time I was
elite.
For a long time I was upset by that, and I didn't like watching Ocean's 12. And then I was like, I'll just cue this up again, and I had a great time. And then I've seen it like 3 times since. It's really good. I'll give Ocean's 13 another go. Last time I watched Ocean's 13 was with the kids, and they were into Ocean's 11 and 12. Lily loves them, and the 13 was like a rough watch because it's not his fault, but James just like couldn't follow the story. He was like, "What's happening?" And so every like 5 minutes, I had to
watching
pause
Ocean's 12.
Yeah, right. But I had to like explain the whole thing throughout the whole thing, so it wasn't a fun watch. So that could be coloring my perception.
I remember.
I still stand by what I said.
Our me, Alex, you, your family, and our parents were all up at the cabin, and you and our father and the two kids were playing spades. And me and Alex and Becky watched Ocean's 13.
Yes.
And things got tense.
Why?
There was like a moment where you guys were all like yelling, being like, you know, like, why are you watching this movie? I don't know. It just... It was just
got
like
tense on your end, man. You guys watch the movie 100 times. You're getting in our face.
Man, it's so good.
Just go watch it in the back room if you don't like it. Anyway, we've come to the moment, Jack. Ranking the crew members. This is our big list at the end. Didn't feel right to put a 3 movie list as our big list, so we're ranking Ocean's 11. The crew members.
Yeah, we're ranking the crew members.
Yeah, Ocean's, you know, the titular 11. You know what I'm saying?
Titular.
Do you want to do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I'll
go first. Okay, you go first.
All right, I got 10.
You got 10?
Yeah, I combined the twins.
Okay, fine.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Number 10.
I forgive you.
Livingston. Sorry,
I know.
but he's 10.
Yeah, I have. He's my 11. So there you go. I just want to say now, thank you to all the nominees. This is going to sound like we don't like certain members of the crew, and we do. They're all great. Everyone did wonderful work, but we have to rank them, and this is our ranking. But thank you to all involved.
Really
It's
excited,
just fantastic work.
I'm really excited to see how this shakes out. Like, there's a chance that we have the exact same list. I don't think so, but
It is, and there would be a chance if, like, honestly, paper thin for this too. Like, there would be a chance if you had it totally differently. I wouldn't be shocked.
yeah.
All right,
yeah,
Livingston. We're on. Yeah,
Sure. Number 9, Saul.
Oh, okay.
He kind of just like
Elliot Gould.
I think. No,
Smoking
Saul.
cigars.
No, Saul.
Oh, Saul is Carl Reiner. Sorry.
His accents should just be a little bit better. I think that's part of the point. I think it's like supposed to be kind of funny, but it's also
I think it
creates kind of like an unbelievable aspect of it. It's most believable in the third one. I'm going to be honest with you. In the first one, it's just like I don't even know what accent he's trying to do, and you're messing with Terry Benedict, and Terry Benedict's like I've never heard of him, and he's talking to him, and he's just like what is going on here? Number 8, Ruben. So this is Elliot Gould.
Yeah.
Who I love, and obviously you need for the clout and for the ins, and
Yeah.
he is, he's number 8.
Yeah, fair enough. Our lists are different for the record.
Okay, cool. Number 7, Basher.
Yeah.
Super funny.
Don Cheadle.
I love, but honestly, like I don't understand him for a lot of the movie, so some things just don't even land because I'm like I don't even know what he's saying right now.
Right.
So that's why he's number 7. I'm sorry.
You don't have to
Number
apologize
6,
to me.
Yen.
Yeah.
Super funny. He's the grease man.
Really funny.
This could have been in my top 5 moments, but the moment where they're first seeing him in the Barnum and Bailey, circus.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, like, I don't even see anything that he's doing that impressive, and then he just does the craziest backflip ever off one pole onto another, and they're both like, oh, okay.
We got our grease man.
Number 5, the twins.
The twins. Okay. Sure.
Number 4, Frank.
Yep. Gotta love me some Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac, R.I.P.
Super funny.
Super funny. Just love him. So many moments. Also, in the first one, I love when. So he goes. Danny gets out of jail and goes to see Frank first, and then he goes to see Rusty, and Rusty's like, "Did you get the cookies I sent you?" He's like, "Yeah. Why did you think I came to you first?" But he already went and saw Frank. It's great.
Yeah, that's good.
Number 3, I have Linus.
Yeah.
Number 2, I have Rusty, and number 1, I have Danny Ocean.
Okay. All right.
Because
the top is pretty. He's Danny Ocean.
He's Danny Ocean, and
it's great.
It's George Clooney being George Clooney, and
this is the best George Clooney.
Wouldn't be the same without them. I could see pretty much anybody else being replaced. Obviously, Rusty would be shitty if it was replaced. I love him. Like he's probably the number 1 person I want to hang out with in this crew.
True.
But I think nobody else could do
Danny Ocean.
Danny Ocean.
Quite as cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you might have me convinced that I did this wrong because he's not my number 1. All right, number 11, I got Livingston Bell. Okay. It's a tough beat for our guy because he's really funny in that movie, but we both had him ranked last. Number 10, I had Basher for a lot of the same reasons. I really like Don Cheadle. I just he's not doing a whole bunch, and he doesn't have a lot of funny moments. His accent's pretty bad. Yeah. And it's just, I don't know why he has to be like Cockney English, but whatever. Number, what am I on? 9, I had Turk, which is Scott Conn.
Okay.
One of the brothers.
Split them up.
Split up the brothers. Yep. Mm-hmm. Then I did Yen, who's really funny.
Okay.
Then I did Virgil, who's Casey Affleck.
Okay.
Just wanted to sneak Yen in there. Keep you on your toes.
I love Yen.
So how many do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So no, my number 6 is.
I love when they make him be the crazy rich guy in the third one, where he's just like cool and he's like rolling up the window.
Number 6, I had Saul. I just think Carl Renner is just great, and so I think he's hilarious. And again, not a ton to do, but he's like 1,000 years old in these movies, and I'm just enjoying it. Number 5, I had Frank. Number 4, I had Ruben, all in his smoking jackets. Sign me up. Number 3, I had Linus, and number 2, I had Danny, and number 1, I had Rusty. It was just great.
Yeah.
It's
whatever. Like one of those things. Like
I
want to hang out with Rusty. Obviously, he's
right.
Brad Pitt. He's the coolest guy. But
right.
It's called Ocean.
I also feel like they kind of do. I mean, Danny's the main guy in all of them, but like in the second one, they give Rusty more of the lead role. In the third one, they give Linus more of the lead role. So they kind of share the load in those regards.
Yeah.
But great movies, Jack.
So good.
I love the Oceans. I'd probably watch one tonight.
I honestly might close this computer and just put on Ocean's 13 right now. I love that movie.
Any closing notes on any of these movies?
If you haven't seen them, go watch them. Yeah. No, I just love these movies. I remember seeing Ocean's 13 at the Grand Lake and being like, this movie is absolutely beautiful. And I am overwhelmingly entertained. You know what I mean?
I guess we didn't talk too much about the actual heists, but we did a little bit.
No, I know. This document, I was like, oh, we're not really like going too deep into anything here.
Yeah, just, hitting the Oceans movies.
Yeah.
Just
they
like
look great.
They look great. His movies are so cool.
I know.
He just does a good job by Soderbergh. When are we doing the Soderbergh podcast?
I'm ready.
I don't
remember when he just like made Traffic, and it was just like,
like
I feel like all of his movies are like fun, kind of, maybe a little bit serious here and there, but they're just, pretty entertaining and fun. And then Traffic is just
And then Traffic,
really
just
gnarly.
really intense. Yeah. He came out with I didn't even know this, but he came out with a horror movie last year. Forget what it's called.
Yeah, it's called. I don't know. It's the one
It's
where
like a
you're
one-word title.
Yeah, you're in the perspective of the ghost.
Yeah. Scary. What a maniac.
Yeah.
Also, we did Black Flag last year, which we saw and liked.
Yeah.
Saw together in the theaters.
Everybody loved that
Black.
movie.
I keep calling it Black Flag. It's
do.
Black Bag.
It is. It was okay.
Good movie. It was all right. I think you both and I were like, well, we expected a little bit more of that.
Right.
But it was fine. It was good.
We have Ocean's 13.
We do have Ocean's 12. That's true.
What a jerk.
All right. Next up on the docket, at least recording-wise, is Oscar prediction show.
Yep.
I don't know if that will come out. I don't know the sequence that we're going to release these, but that'll be what we're recording this weekend. And then we'll probably do, I don't know, my thinking for after the Oscars, well, we don't need to do like a full episode, but maybe we just do like a quick one and like the first section is a recap episode or something, or like a recap thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? Or we could devote a whole episode to it if you want, but I don't know I don't know if we need to.
Right. We'll see. We should probably pick something to do that's light and easy that we could splice that in just in case we talk about
Like maybe another fun wild card episode or something with a Oscar recap in the front end. That could be good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jack, always a pleasure. And everyone go watch some Oceans movies
Yep.
and expand your Soderbergh personal repertoire if you haven't done so already. And we'll see you in the next one.
Yes.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks.